Yes, students, today I am going to teach you the second chapter. Whatever I had taught you of the first chapter of the shape of the earth. Did you get everything of that chapter? Yes. So our shape of the earth is? Yes, it's not a round shape. It is not a spherical shape. So what is the name of the shape of the earth? Yes, it is geoid or oblique spheroid. Geoid or oblique spheroid. Okay. So students, during this second chapter, you might be thinking that my ma'am has brought the ball to the class. Students, being the geography teacher, I have to bring sometimes globe, sometimes ball, sometimes atlas, sometimes another things. Yes. Our chapter second is latitudes and longitudes. And already you are familiar with the words latitudes and longitudes. Okay. So the very first thing is our earth is not a sphere, not a ball. It means like I have drawn this, a round shape of the earth. But it is not exactly the same. It is geoid shape. It is geoid shape. Clear? Or we can call it oblique spheroid. So what do you mean by that? Yes, slightly flattened at the poles. Slightly flattened at the poles. Yes. And this is the 0 degree equator. 0 degree equator. Okay. So this is not the correct shape. This is the correct shape of the earth. Slightly flattened at the poles. And this, because of that, when we expand, suppose this is a ball. Okay, if I had brought a rubber ball, then it would be more easier for me to teach you, to describe you the difference between a sphere and the oblique spheroid shape. Okay, so you just have to think of, if this is a 0 degree equator, so I am keeping it this way. This is considered as 90 degree north pole, and that is the very bottom portion of the top is considered as 90 degree south pole. Clear? If I press from the top and the bottom, then what will happen? Yes, some part. Yes, so this is 0 degree equator. Definitely some portion of this part will move outside. The middle portion, the 0 degree equator, which is also called a great circle, it will slightly move outside from the whole part. It slightly comes up. So this will be the new shape of the earth. This portion slightly comes out. Clear? So that is why it is called compression at the pole, and there is a bulge at the equator. That is called geoid or oblique spheroid. Is it clear? Okay, so I am teaching you about the latitudes and longitudes. Yes, students, now I am going to describe you about the hemispheres first. If we divide the earth from north to south, this is north, that is south, from top to bottom, then the whole of this earth, definitely, this is 0 degree equator, okay, and if I divide the earth from top to bottom, then this whole part will become your eastern hemisphere and that whole part will become your western hemisphere. Okay, and we are going to consider it as 0 degree, as the earth comprises of 360 degrees. Earth, a circle comprises of 360 degrees. So same way. Now, if I have divided it among two parts, if it is lying at this prime meridian, I have given the name 0 degree as the prime meridian. So what will be at the very equal portion at the back side? Yes, because it comprises of 360. So if I divide 360 among two parts, we will have 180 degrees. So running from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then this is the half portion. Here we have 90 degree east, and here 180 degree east. So same way we have to start from here. 0 degree prime meridian running up to this half portion. Okay, 1/4 portion it has covered. Now 90 degree west, and moving towards at the totally backside of 0 degree prime meridian, we have 100 degree meridian. Is it clear? And both the meridians are joining at 180 degree. So this is a demarcation point, demarcating line. Is it clear, students? Yes, students. For the location of certain places, we have to be known about the grids. So what is a grid? A grid is a mesh or a network of lines of latitudes and longitudes. So what is a grid? A mesh of lines of latitudes and longitudes. Have you seen mesh? Have you seen sieve? Yes, your mama is using it in the kitchen, which is called pony, child pony. Okay, so we are dividing the earth among certain longitudes running from North Pole to South Pole. These long lines are called longitudes. And how many longitudes we have? Yes, how many longitudes we have? 360. As the earth comprises, as a circle comprises 360 degrees. Clear? And latitudes. The first latitude is 0 degree equator. The first latitude is 0 degree equator, and it is called a great circle. Why it is called a great circle? Now my question. Yes, my question for, yes, this boy. Yes, Raki. Raki, you give the answer. Yes. Yes. Why it is called great circle? Because of the joint shape of the earth. Our earth is slightly compressed from the poles and having a bulge at the equator. That is why we have 0 degree equator as the great circle as compared to the other circles. Okay. One thing more, students. 90 degree North Pole and South Pole. These are just the points. They are not the parallels of latitudes. Here we cannot say that there are any line. That is again the joint shape of the earth. So here the earth is flattened at the poles, both poles. Okay. So we have 5 parallels of latitude. I think you are familiar of. Yes. Yes, you speak up, Rajesh. Yes. This is 0 degree equator. And if we move towards the northern hemisphere, the first parallel of latitude is at 23.5 degree north. That is, yes, Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer. Same way in the southern hemisphere at 23.5 degrees south, we have Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. Now, the first, second, third. Now, the fourth parallel of latitude. It is at 66.5 degrees north. This is called Arctic Circle. This is called Arctic Circle. So, same way, move towards the southern hemisphere at 66.5 degrees south. We have Antarctic Circle. And why we cannot consider 90 degree North Pole and 90 degree South Pole as parallels of latitudes? Yes, because of the joint shape of the earth. Students, now I'll make you clear the concept of latitude and longitudes. Yes, what is the definition? These are very important things. Define latitude and define longitude. Yes, already we are knowing that we have 5 main parallels of... Yes, Earth is very vast in size. We cannot draw number of lines. If we start drawing number of lines on this ground, then we can make trillions of lines. Infinite lines we can draw. So for our convenience sake, for acquiring the knowledge, we have divided it among 5 main parallel latitudes. So what are that? 0 degree equator. At 23.5 degree north, we have Tropic of Cancer. 23.5 degrees south, we have Tropic of Capricorn. At 66.5 degree north, we have Arctic Circle. And at 66.5 degrees south, we have Antarctic Circle. So these are the 5 main parallels of latitude. Okay, so define latitude. Latitude is the angular distance north or south of the equator. It is the angular distance north or south of the equator. So define longitude. Yes, it is the angular distance east or west. East or west side of the prime meridian. East or west, it is angular distance to the east and west side of the 0 degree prime meridian. So make sure that you all have to learn the definitions of joint, second, grid, number 3, latitude, and the number 4 is longitude. Okay students, now this is 0 degree prime meridian. What it has, which line it has at the back side of 0 degree prime meridian? Yes, I had shown you here in the ball. It is 180 degree longitude. It's not the prime meridian. 0 degree is the prime meridian. And 0 degree prime meridian is running at Greenwich Laboratory. It is running at a laboratory which is established in Greenwich, which is very nearby to London. Okay, we have a very large observatory here, and through the big to the large telescopes, all the scientists of Greenwich Laboratory, they are working day and night for exploring the space, for exploring the universe. Yes students, now we have another 10 minutes, and now for relaxing you, like usually I used to show you little bit clips regarding the moral values. So I've already opened the smart board and I'll show you a clip of the moral behavior, and I want to sit and we all have to watch this video clip very carefully. And I'll give you the homework also afterwards. I'm not giving you a big homework. What is your homework? You have to read the chapter and learn the definitions and draw this diagram. Got it? Okay, thank you.